could be a big mistake.
Mistake?
If they could do that to a wall, imagine what they could do to our heads.
For sure. And our heads are nowhere near that thick.
Think for yourself.
Turtles.
Yeah, and we didn't make that hole, you wacko.
Oh no.
Evening, everybody. How's it going? And welcome to another exciting edition of Turtle Talk. Unfortunately, Dan is on the road. He is a road warrior. So it's just me tonight. But I figure we have plenty to cover as far as turtle news goes. I got a couple fun figs that just busted into, as well as spotlighting this insane diorama made by Made 1979 Customs. First and foremost, got to throw some love towards Dan. So find him there at the Bitter Marks podcast and whatnot. Also Flips and Bumps. Check it out. Lots of fun stuff to follow and listen in on. Mike, how's it going? Smetty and I, the Toy Debate with Retro Blasting and Scott Neelich is still going on. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. What up, Panther? Smetty, Mitch. Yeah, liar. Not even. Oh, I appreciate that, Caveman Batman. How's lockdown? Hope you're doing well. Yes. COJ Unite. Smoking Joe. Bread and butter, baby. Bread and butter. Darth Nexus, how's it going? Yes, yes. Robert Leon, do we get to see a boglin through the sewer doors? No, unfortunately not. Fun fact, I nearly bought a boglin yesterday. I had one of my first shows back for the fall. What's up, Abnugler? How's it going? And I saw sealed boglins, like boxed boglins, because they have the cage things. Very, very cool to see. But yeah, we're in level 3 now. Hey, all right. Well, that's something. That IA? Uh-oh. You're an Iowan? Nemrotica, what's shaking? Roland Smith, hello. Welcome to all the shellheads out there. Yeah, May 1979. We're gonna be talking about that. It's I actually put it in the news a little bit too. Myopia, what up? So yes, first and foremost, like I said, welcome, like, follow, subscribe to all the fun stuff. YouTube.com/DaveWonder or Twitch.tv/DaveWonder. Every bit helps. Trying to reach 1,000. Caught you lurking in RoboStream. Abnugler, I actually tune in every Sunday because I usually have it on when I'm working on pages here in the studio. So it's fun because it's like doing a stream with Robo, but I don't have to participate. And I wrapped up a page right at the end. So said, hey, Hush figure arrived today with 2 right arms, but I did a figure surgery and repaired it. The only downside is I don't have a left fist for the repaired arm. Oh, bummer. That's right. You could find me at all of these. Keen for you to show off that Dio 1979, right? We'll get to that. Also, fun merch right here, redbubble.com/people/Dave Wheeler. That's me. I've been putting up inside jokes and whatnot from all these streams up on there as well. But where, you know what? I'm going to put it to the chat. Where do you want to start? Do you want to do news? Do you want to take a look at the diorama? There's pictures of the diorama in the news. I'm just throwing that out there. As well as a couple cool fix-ups I found around the interwebs, because, well, this is a fantastic figure. Could be better. And there is a fantastic customizer out there that did just that. Sentinel shipped after 26 days. Hell yeah. He's chilling out back there. I am working on a display for him right now. Dio. Okay, we're gonna bring that up. As you can see, I have this big bastard chilling out in there, straight from Shop NECA. Great figure. I took off the extra belt because it was pissing me off, and it kept falling off anyways after I had futzed around with it a little bit. But if you tuned into Toys with the Boys, you saw me bust that out anyways. Really cool figure, much bigger than I thought it was going to be, which was actually kind of neat. Were you able to do any shopping at the con? Not much. I actually ended up not buying anything. I was very, very busy, which was good. It's a good problem to have. I did get to go hang out with my buddy Scott Lamont for a little bit. He's like one of my turtle dealers that I end up buying a bunch of stuff from pretty much every swap and whatnot. Chrome Dome getting an ultimate would be insane. Hey Diz, how's it going, dude? That sucker is giant. For reference, next to a Super 7. Let's stand so right up to about the elbow. It's friggin' insane. It's weird. It was weird because like I busted open Chrome Dome and the Sentinel all in one, so it was just one of those things of like, oh my god, toys are gigantic. Do it, Turbo. It's very good. It was a lot of fun. But give me a moment. I will bring this bad boy over. So this is from Made 1979 Customs. I'm gonna be brave and pick it up to show you fine folks. So this is the living room. This is available on his site, or on his Etsy page rather. It is all held together with magnets, so these all pop off, but it is kind of held together with this awesome cel-shaded pipe. As you can see there, you have a nice piece of cardstock there blocking. Over here, hello. You have a hole that actually would connect up to the kitchen set that he makes as well. Not saying, but I'm just saying that's probably going to happen eventually because I took this thing out and I felt like a 5-year-old, like looking at a cartoon. It was great. He does an amazing job. You got the kind of monster there, the stop sign, the mirror that is actually a mirror, as well as this hanging off the wall. And in case you missed it, the one-way sign up there. Ooh, nicely done. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know, maybe some shock? No. Furniture polish might work. Mitch Falcon, thank you. There is Made 1979 Customs. Go show him some love. Because seriously, dude turns out this stuff and mwah, it's so damned cool. I mean, it's all foam, but it feels so dang sturdy and everything. I cannot wait to get this into my actual turtle display, which probably is going to be in November. And once I get it all finished up, I'm going to do a big old video on it. McButter Golem, what up, Dave in chat? I saw a NECA Muckman at Target today. My first time ever seeing a NECA. Hey, neat. There you go. Mitch Falcon, also follow. Made 1979 Customs on Instagram. I'm going to actually set this down. The cool part is, like I said, it is all foam, and it is actually wonderfully easy to take apart. Again, absolutely stunning piece. So stoked to have it in my collection. It's one of those things of this is, that type of stuff where you always sit there and go, yeah, I'm totally going to try and make something like that. Yeah, I'm totally going to try and make something like that. And you never find the time. But yeah, that diorama, hella dope. Check out Made 1979 Customs on Instagram, the Etsy page, whatever. Throw money at them. It's amazing. What up, Ray? How's it going, man? We got to get you on here still. That diorama is dope. I wish I could have gotten the NECA Toon line, but I wanted to focus on the Ultimate since I used to get... Dude, it's a solid choice. Honestly, I'm getting to the point of... I'm doing the 4 turtles in both, and then it's kind of pick and choosing because I'm going in between of whether I have the memory from the cartoon or the toy. And for me, that's how I'm collecting. Do you have some beat up furniture to go in there? I actually made some. My dog mulched a piece of it. I will actually, the cool thing, Made 1979 Customs also has furniture available. You can get the pink couch or the blue chair. You too? Me too. All right. So there will be a bunch of stuff going in there. I have that TV that I showed off a couple months back. that has the magnetic swappable screen and stuff. That's going to be going in there. It's going to be a big full diorama setup. I'm so excited because this is the shit that I dreamed of doing when I was a little kid. So I'm very, very, very excited. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Maids in the chat. Andy Davis, what up? How's it going? See, all the love going. See, there we go. All right, but yeah, no. So we will get back to this again. I had this big bastard hanging out in there. This is just going to be a strange pairing because I just realized I have a NECA that is not normal size. I have a Super 7 that is not normal size. Give me 1 second. I'll grab some more. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Speaking of which, if you check out my story on Instagram, Ryan absolutely killed it. He is also making a diorama piece that will be going actually probably right alongside this in another compartment. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So let's. Boop, boop, boop. Whoa. Still haven't found Chrome Dome yet. He's starting to hit for sure. No Chrome Dome yet in South Chicago, but we do have a lot of Muckman and Mondo. It's coming. That's all I can say. What's that tube on the top of the diorama made of? PVC, I believe. Yeah, PVC. So I mean, it's awesome because it actually gives it a really nice structural piece to it. Like it adds a lot of sturdiness, which I really, really like. I was a little nervous because with dioramas that I've done in the past, I always like having a little extra support. And when I saw that it was such a rigid piece, I was so stoked because yeah, I don't know I don't know how to put it properly into words. Like I didn't know how structurally sound it was going to be, if it was something that needed to be held up by, you know, the sides of a display or stuff like that. And when I got it, I could not be more stoked. Here, I'm going to, I did, Ray, actually, I meant to drop you a line. I thought I did, but Nova is right here. Massive thanks to Ray. I will be busting this open on Toys with the Boys this Wednesday. So I was going to rip into it. But I wanted to say thank you, and B, I gotta work on pages. So, yes. So Wednesday that will be getting ripped open for sure. Markin, what's shaking? Oh, here real quick. I'm gonna. Whoa, that was the wrong button. I'm going to show off this diorama by Ryan Thomas as well. I'm really, really, really excited to be having these awesome pieces by these amazing makers that are going to be in my turtle display. I cannot be more grateful. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it, guys. So he asked me earlier, what are some of my favorite posters? I said Rocketeer and Evil Dead. So he got those in. Got some target practice down there, weapons rack. With little shurikens in there. The turtle bedroom. So a little Channel 6 news going on there. Very, very exciting stuff to say the least. So again, thank you, Ryan Thomas, aka Rhino 6550. So 6550 on Instagram. Go throw him a like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff on Instagram. Really cool dude, fantastic maker. So definitely check him out. Whoa. All right. Sorry, I'm just flipping through my tabs. I think we're gonna pop over to do a little bit of the news because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that came out. I'm going to be focusing primarily on these bad boys. And I shared the wrong screen. Nice. It's, you know, it's just one of those days. So, let's see. There we go. New pad. What? Why did I do this again? There we go. Just wasn't wanting to work with me today. There we go. Ryan Thomas in the chat. I hit him up. So, of course, Super 7 dropping the latest line of Ultimates on us. I'm very excited for this wave. As I talked about last Monday, we got some heavy hitters in there for sure. Oh man, Juan, I really hope so. I think there's a lot of meat on the bone left for this line before they get to the 2003. I'm hoping for 2003, 2012. I'm all in. Dull up the Super 7 April or leave her shiny. I dulled up. I will get to that. So starting out here, we have Slash, we have Ace Duck, we have Mikey, we have Slash, and of course we have the Mousers. Very, very, very stoked for this entire line. So we'll start off with Ace Duck. So here, of course, you have the classic figure. You have his egg bombs. Yet I love the landing gear implemented into his sprue tree up here. The swappable jacket with the Turtles logo there. The bomber look, like with the goggles, I absolutely love. Prince Bloodgrave, you are correct. I did say Slash twice. That's my bad. I'm very, very, very stoked for this. But yeah, the wings on point. I'm very excited for this alternate portrait. Like I kept saying, I really want to make Ace Duck on my shelf look like John Belushi from 1941. I don't know why that's the image that sticks in my head, but the stogie, it's freaking awesome looking. Mousers, I love Mousers. End of story. The fact that it's a 5-pack, we get a bunch of accessories that you can, use to stab into them and stuff like that. A couple baby turtles as well. Quiet you, Prince Bloodgrave. You make mistakes too. No yucking people's yelling here. But yeah, I love the battle damaged look. I'm curious if the slashing right here is deco or if that's sculpt. It looks like it's deco, which is fine. I love that they have the pieces up here so you could put the sword, the size, anything in there. You got the controller that you can give to Baxter Stockman. Very, 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 very thing. Or very, very, very cool thing. The one thing about Ace that confuses me is his tail. Not sure how I feel about it. I'm okay with it. He's a duck. Hell yeah, Mixie. How's it going, man? I had to pre-order. Funny thing is with this line, I was going through and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna skip Scratch because I have no attachment to that character." And then friend of the channel, I think I can say this now. Shit, I think I can say this. You don't know. He's come out and said it. Fanplastic 4, Alex, our buddy who's been on Tiny Ming Tuesdays, did this sculpt. This is his debut for Super 7 on a full figure. And I said, well, shit, and pre-ordered one exactly at that moment because to me, that's a very, very talented dude getting a hella cool. Look, just look at it. Like it's like, all right, cool. That's fair. So it does have a cake gun. So I think, you know what? I guess my figure will have to hold the cake gun then. Just saying. But yes, find Alex right down there. Instagram.com/fanplastic4. Give a like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. No, follow. It's a follow on Instagram, right? Right? Cake gun and jailbird. Dude, yeah. Like the alternate hands, the cake gun, the sack of money, the ball and chain that is the sprue tree makes it. The file, the hammer, the fish. Like I love this alternate portrait. This portrait is great. This portrait is absolutely stunning. Both of them are great. Don't get me wrong. I love this look though, so you can always have him looking friggin' paranoid. I think that's fucking hilarious, to be quite honest. But I'm very, very stoked for this. Again, it was the one figure that I was going to pass over because I didn't have an attachment to the character. Lo and behold, I have an attachment to the figure. So congratulations to Fanplastic 4, Alex. This is absolutely gorgeous. Moving on, Slash. I don't know what else to say. Giant badass angry turtle. Plus the magentas that they have on this is beautiful. Like when you see something and it just kind of knocks you back. Whoa! I knocked down Pipe Bomb Spider-Man. Knocks you right back to childhood. It's that magenta for Slash's weapon tree. I absolutely love it. The weaponry is great. The sculpt on it, the alternate portrait. Again, they're killing it. This looks absolutely stunning. One neat thing that I keep seeing pop up on a group is the Facebook groups for TMNT is someone did a color swap with more for the Archie colors, and it's like, oh, do I need to get two? But then it's like, fingers crossed they do some paint deco variants in the future. Hey man, I can understand that. Wonder if they will do a special edition repaint for the belt. I would be very okay with that. It did, Ryan Thomas. It just did not. Poor pipe bomb Spider-Man. Slash hit me the same way. Cannot wait to get him. Hell yeah. I'm cutting back, and even for me, slash dude, right? Do it, Mitch. Do it. Good evening, Michael. I am not clear. Those colors are so iconic. Slash was probably one of my favorite turtles. Dude, right? Like, he was one of my favorite bad guys to play with, but inevitably he ended up just being like a rock and roll turtle to me. Not like MC Mikey or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I just always loved the toy. Very, very stoked that he's getting the treatment this early on. Plus, he's kind of like a fifth turtle, so I'm very excited. I don't know what to say about this. I legitimately, when this was announced, I believe I screamed down here. I was so excited. It's absolutely beautiful. There's so much cool shit going on this piece as a whole. What would you want? Larger figures or small vehicles ultimates? How about a Super 7 Buzz Off? Super 7 Buzz Off would be amazing. I mean, I would love figures or smaller vehicles like the Cheapskate, the Sewer Cycle, stuff like that. I don't know if I'd be able to afford them or put them anywhere. I have some of the vintage stuff, and even that I'm going, oh God, I'm running out of room. But I would be all for it. After seeing what they're doing with the Thunder Tank, very, very curious to see what that would be. But it sounds like NECA is doing that too, so who knows? The IDW TMNT comic, I love. So what I do is I pick up the hardcovers as they come out. I kind of read them in shop as they're coming out, but I get them in the hardcover. They are on my bookshelf because for me, to access them for reference or just pure enjoyment, it's easier for me to grab a whole volume and just go hog on it. So I have those all lined up at the bottom of my display for now. So yeah, big fan of the IDW comic. Honestly, like with Scratch, I kind of was like, oh, maybe I could make an old Hob. We'll see. Dude, if we get Space Cadet, I don't say if. When we get Space Cadet Raph, I'll be stoked. Undercover Donnie rounds out those four. Very, very excited. The joints gotten better on Super 7 figs. The hips still are hit and miss for me. But yeah, it looks great. I mean, they can't have Leo in every way, but this dude. I'll get back to this and I'll hop back onto the chat here in just a minute. Again, the hands, the mask detail of it basically of having like the towel texture, which I'm okay with. Just everything about this pops me. This was one of my favorite toys growing up, and to see it updated is so freaking cool. I love that we get the Chucks all painted up. You kind of have the dock rope as the sprue tree. Everything just looks amazing. Plus, I'm hoping the greens match on this to the classic Mikey, because that would be awesome. If not, I'm going to have to get these heads cast and paint them myself. Whoa. There we go. If you look in the action shots for Mikey, the color schemes, yeah. So I'm really hoping Smoke and Joe. And like I said, if not, I'm going to make some casts. I'm going to paint them myself. Buzz Off and Needle Nose would be great for dude, right? Again, the detail is really neat. It would be very cool to see the kind of Mega Mutants. This, along with Samurai Leo, Undercover Down, and Space Raph, we know they're coming. Will probably be the only other turtles I'll get. And you know what? Truth be told, I'm kind of right there with you as far as the turtles go. It's all the crazy characters that I'm very stoked to see what they do. Unless they do a body slam and Mike, and then I'm in because I'm a huge wrestling fan. See, right on. That being said, Open My Kid is amazing. Hey, Braden, how's it going? I finally completed my hardcover set a couple weeks ago. At least what's out so far, dude. They're so gorgeous together. I have them right where I can see them. I keep looking down, and trust me, when the studio's less of an explosion in here, I'll show off that once I get it lit too. I forget, but with the vintage toy, didn't those orange stars plug onto the board pegs? They do, and I think that's why it has such a big peg there. And I'm wondering if these have that on the back. so it can plug in down here. But I don't know if that'll work with the cuff. So we'll see. Yellow Pale Aragorn. Since they're going, through the updated Wave 2 Turtles now, what version of the Turtles would you want from Wave 3? There were 4 versions of the Turtles in Wave 3 to pick from. I don't know. You know, it's that thing of, there's a part of me that I go a little weird on them, because like the sports turtles, the rockin' turtles, are all cool. I love the storage shell turtles, which would be different enough. In my opinion, just I love those head sculpts. They're such a fun variation that's very, very basic. So they could reuse a lot of the tooling and stuff too. So I could see that being an easy reuse. I wasn't going for the variant turtles, but I'm getting him and Samurai Leo. Right on. Dude, I might get 2 of this one. Like legit, I'm not an on-card dude, but like sometimes if I find a figure that I love so much, I'll grab 2 of them to keep one on card. It's almost like a backup, but at the same time, it's really cool to be like, oh, look at that. Gotta be honest, I see that Sewer Surfing Mikey and it bums me bums me out. Back in the 90s, my sister destroyed my original Mikey, and my only option was to buy a Sewer Surfing Mike to replace it, and I always felt, oh. But you know what, Panther 10? Now you can get a classic version whenever you want. They're re-releasing them every fucking month from Playmates. I don't know. Sewer Surfing Mikey's always held a special place in my heart. I'm sorry it doesn't for you. That's okay. It does. Totally radical. Dare I say super rad. Super 7 Venus? I'd be okay with it. Gnarly and tubular, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. Bodacious even. The elbows look like they're going to be hindered with elbow pads. They kind of were on the general releases as well, but there was still a really good range on them. I was kind of surprised because I was thinking the same thing. Undercover Best Turtles can't come soon enough, plus you can fit into it. Alex, don't trigger him. Transforming Turtles would be very cool. I'd be very curious to see what they would do with it. Love to see the renditions of Scaletail and Anthrax and Worm especially. Scumbug, I have a pretty good idea of what the iteration would look like, but Worm would be very, very fascinating to me. How's it going, Macanata Silva? Movie Star Turtles would be very interesting to see. See, Turbo, I'm right there with you. Toon Turtle, see, and I don't know if they'd be able to do the Toon Turtles because I'm wondering if that's part of the licensing agreement with NECA. Jim Lee Turtles, hell yeah, as long as they do all 4. And here's my thing. If they're gonna do those and do like, they gotta do a whole wave where it's all the Jim Lee Turtles, because that's the only way, like just in case, because it would be one of those weird like curses, you know, we'd get 3 turtles and they'd be like, nope, sorry, line's dead. We never get Leo. And it'd be sad. Donnie is cool, but Raph is the best. You're entitled to your opinion, John. Want more army builders / side figures, like a foot soldier with alt robot parts. They would be really cool, Mixie, but damn, dude, army building Super 7s is pricey. It is the best time to be like, okay, hear me out. I'm a child of the 90s. I love the Turtles. I was part of Turtle Mania the first time around. Now, as a Turtle fan, I would say this is the best time to be a Turtle fan, because just look at the shit we're getting. It's amazing. Neb, it is. It's busy, but it's good. Chevy Nova? Hell yeah, Neb. Give me to 1K on the YouTubes, because that would be cool. So youtube.com/DaveWonder. I really appreciate it. You have been dormant, Pale Aragorn. You know, it seems like everybody's doing good, hopefully. If they can do the RG comics, I'd love to see Ninjara, Dreadman, and Jaguar. That would be amazing. Yeah, I would take any or all of those. I would love an Archie version of Splinter. I thought about trying to get another one of the NECA cartoon one to make a cartoon version. But we'll see. Pizza Face, hell yeah. A Super 7 Pizza Face would be insane. Star Wars fan, but I've collected other stuff as a kid. What made you guys and gals get you into TMNT? The wackiness, man, and the cartoon for sure. For me, the movie helped, but the cartoon was definitely the thing that just kind of knocked me right into it. That new Ronin, unless they're already doing Last Ronin, I would be very curious if they were able to do Last Ronin. That'd be hella cool. Did I say I'm not a TMNT fan? Maybe. Yeah, right. Mitch Venus still the best turtle. Oh, god dang it. Super Mutants would be, dude. Super Mutants would be epic. I'll be very curious to see if they go that deep, but it would be really, really neat. I only had storage shells from the original Wave 3. I could only, oh, excuse me. I only see them maybe pulling from sports and rock and roll and storage. Storage would be easy reuse. The rock and rollin' ones I can see, like, because it was a popular one. They're very iconic. But yeah, the sports ones, I don't see them doing like the Cowboys or the Servicemen or anything like that. I want either NECA or Super 7 to do Hamato Yoshi and Orokusaki. Speaking of which, my original set busted all to hell. My friend came through, hooked me up, so I will be unboxing these again on Wednesday. Wake up and smell the pizza. Since I am a flawless AI, I cannot lie. But you are also programmed to have an opinion. I know because I programmed you. I didn't actually, but you are entitled to an opinion, even if you are an AI. I hope NECA does. Oh, Tournament Fighters would be dope. I have a feeling NECA's going to go that route because they're doing Armagon. So we'll see. Super 7 has license for just vintage toys. Think they could slip in a few like PandaCon and Usagi. I think they could do PandaCon. I think Brian said something to the extent of Usagi is on hold because of the Netflix show or something like that, but we'll see. Playmate style Super Shredder would be insane. The Super Shredder from Super 7 would be absolutely nuts. Pizza Face and Tattoo with his pet Chihuahua Inky. Ah, man. Hell yeah. Again, IDW Turtles are something I really, really want, but I'll be very curious to see if they get that far. Wingnut from the comics would be dope. I do like Turtles. Right. Have they done black and white figures based on the first issue? Yes, NECA did them many years ago. There are actually bootleg sets on on eBay that you can still get. They're really, really cool. They are deep in my display. Otherwise, I'd grab them down. Toon version pink rope. All right. For Hamato Yoshi, that'd be dope. Honestly, it's Super 7, so the Universal Monster Turtles are bound to happen. See, but I think NECA's going to do it because NECA has the Universal Monster license, and that leak that came out that said that there were going to be Monster Turtles. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But oh god, that'd be so cool. Oh man, Alex, hopefully sooner than later, because god, that figure is so weird, and the Archie version is terrifying. I mean, all the versions of it are terrifying. Fingers crossed that NECA make Tora and Shogun from the second NES. That would be very cool. NECA did black and... Yep, there we go. All right. Back to the news. Sorry, got distracted for a second. Moving on from arguably my favorite figure in the line. Sorry, Alex. Boop. We have the made 1979 custom. So what I have is right here. This is the living room. This is the kitchen expansion. So, like I said, I was going to do a little section on this as well. Oh, NECA should do Monster Squad. That'd be so cool. But these are some shots that he has on his Etsy. I haven't got a chance to really sit down and shoot this. Like I said, everything's kind of in flux here right now until I hit a couple deadlines down. But as you can see, very, very cool. Again, there's the living room set. That's the one that I have right there. Just absolutely stunning. There it is. There's also the pink couch that he makes on his. Oh, Super 7 Karai would be dope. Not that I know of. But he also does little kind of stair dioramas like this that are available. Very cool. And then we are moving on to this awesome custom that popped up on my feed. And I will actually pop up the customizer right here. Zelu 1984, known very well for his new head sculpts and everything. But he resculpted all the heads for, whoops, went the wrong way, for the April O'Neil for Super 7, and then painted them up, and they are stunning. So I had to show these off real quick. Again, Zelu 1984 on Instagram. Go check him out. He's not taking commissions or anything like that currently, but it's amazing what a new head sculpt does for this figure. Just very, very, very cool. So, boom. So that's what I have for that. Whoa! Now we need 1979 customs to tackle the parking garage for the van, the dojo, and the turtle bunk bed. I mean, he's here. You can just say it. I mean, you did technically. That's what the chat's for. Then it works. Yes, there we go. Instagram.com/Zelu1984. Hoping Rat King, Ground Chuck, Triceraton, and Dirtbag for Ultimates. That would be hella cool. I don't know. With Ultimates, it's one of those things of, you know, I'm all over the place on it because there's such a crazy array of characters that that we have, that we could have, you know, like have added to that roster. Oh, got him thinking. But yeah, I mean, the Triceraton would be amazing. Yeah, just thinking through what they could do would be insane. Do you collect the quarter scale tunes? Donnie is starting to drop. I don't. I have the movie Turtles right back there. Sorry. Everything's inverted for me. And I kind of had to leave it there. I don't got the room. Otherwise, I would be all over those. I do have the Disguised Turtles, which are absolutely amazing, which are basically the shrunk down versions of those. But yeah. Have you been to the Super 7? I haven't. I went to, I think it was called Skeletor's Dungeon during San Diego Comic-Con one year, which was their pop-up store in San Diego. I have not been to the actual established shop. I hope to make it there someday. I've been meaning to get out to the Bay Area anyways. Does a Super 7 Chrome Dome get vac metalized? I don't think we'll ever see vac metal again, but I'm guessing we would see, you know, something like the so what they did with the Silverhawks. That's my guess anyways. But yeah, I don't know. It's a very fascinating time because you have the license with so many different companies that the possibilities are literally endless right now. And it's a very strange thing that Super 7, or not Super 7, that Playmates are turning out the least interesting turtle products right now, which kind of makes me sad because they're the OGs. Oh, not Turtles, but those Batman the Animated Series style customs are fantastic. Hell yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. Fun commission from this last weekend. That I just gotta show off real quick. But I got to draw. Let's see if it'll actually show a Dark Turtle, which was pretty cool. Well, technically it was Super Donnie, but very, very fun. So that was just kind of a fun commission that I got to knock out this weekend. I live an hour away from the Super 7 store. I need to do it. Because CAD suits, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Just got gifted the OG Robot Rocksteady Bebop is ridiculous on eBay. So it's, oh man, dude, those Robo-Steadies and Bebop, pwee. Godspeed. Oh, Mitch, you're talking about yeah. Zelu's customs are absolutely stunning. But just he does a beautiful job. Me too, Mitch Falcon. I pretty much, if there's a blank sketch cover, I'll pick it up. And so yeah, I've been picking them up for years. So I had that, and I was like, you know what? He's a hero in crisis. Dark Turtle, known for his bodacious mams. Yes, they're quite voluptuous. That pick is. Oh, thank you, Smoke and Joy. I appreciate that. Heroes Club is also in San Francisco. They have Godzilla and Hot Tubs. So, what? More reason to check it out. Listen, Donnie dressed as Batman does not make him any. I mean, it's a little bit. No, I'm very excited to see what all comes out. I would love the superhero turtles. Like give me Super Mikey, give me well, I guess it's Super Donnie as well. But the Dark Turtle. Dark Donnie? Bebop and Rocksteady in their superhero tights. I'd be all for it. Well, just jumping off the big debate, ready to talk turtle. Well, welcome, Michael Palmer. Welcome to the madness. We just kind of ran through the toy news real quick. We did a quick breakdown of the Made 1979 Customs diorama that I got this week. I suppose I could do some unboxing. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I mean, we can. That's the kind of weird thing is I didn't really know how this was going to go just because I'm flying solo tonight. So we've just been talking about a little bit of everything. I have a couple things I can unbox. We can talk about movie rumors. We can just debate. I mean, I'm all for that. Luca, what's up? Yes, please like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up and notification bell because I do weird streams and we talk toys a lot, and you never know who's going to stop by. A Joker Mikey mashup? That would be. You know what? I want a Joker Krang mashup. That'd be fucking weird. If Mikey was crossed with DC, he'd be Aquaman because oh, Mixie, get out. Now, Donnie Darko, that's a whole different stream, bro. Chris Daughtry just got here from Retro Blasting versus. How was the live stream? I completely forgot that was tonight. So I'll be checking out the replay. But I hope it was badass because that had to be hella fun. What up, Bean? Comic Talk, I'm all for it. Let's get nerdy. Have you read any of the last run? I've read all of it. Yeah, I've been loving it. It's one of those weird things where I think part of it got like way overhyped for me. So like I went in just like so it's been really fun to read, but like I think like the hype trains kind of mellowed out a little bit for me. Like I enjoy the shit out of it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, no, I'm all for it. Would love an official TMNT and Daredevil crossover. That would be so good. Rate the Turtles favorite to least. I don't want to lose that many people viewing. Mikey's at the top for me. That is my opinion. I want Super 7 to get to Clown Mikey and especially look like Homie the Clown. Oh my God. That was a terrifying figure. Also, my friend had one of those that the leg snapped off from, so he just had one leg and then a peg. It was, do you think Super 7 will ever do Android? I think if they do, he's going to be like that Monstar. Monstar? Yeah, from Silverhawks. I think that's the only way you can do it. You got to make it just a big sumbitch. Because if you make it kind of, like, if you made it Chrome Dome size, that like I think that would be just amazing. There were some technical issues at the beginning, but pretty solid. Oh, right on. I don't remember. Just blanked entirely. It's been a long weekend, guys, and not in the good way. Generic Rock Soldiers and Stone Warrior Army Builders would be awesome. Yeah, again, like army building with Super 7 is just going to be hella pricey, but damn, would it be fun. Well, chat just blew up. Is the last run finished, or has the last issues coming out next month, I believe? The TMNT Power Rangers figures? Hell yeah. That crossover was a dream of mine as a kid. Whoa. Something exploded in my phone. We should all just discuss it lengthwise. Go away. No, I'm just kidding. Don't go away. Maybe we'll get there. Jason Momoa. Oh, he's a sexy man. I'm just throwing that out there. Donnie as Dark Turtle is Donnie Dark. Oh, I see. Giant Android, right? Giant Android Krang across the board. I got to my third-party one back there. You can't actually see it, so I don't know why I'm trying to point to it. And yet Venus is at the bottom, right? I suppose. Mikey has Penny. Well, that'd be creepy. Is this the fabled end? No, Caveman Batman. Is Monster that? I think Monster is like 10 inches. I think he's pretty flippin' beefy. We can look. They have the specs up on BBTS, which I'm not sponsored, but check out BigBadToyStore.com because they're good people. I saw that. It's on my list to. I'll drop you a message tomorrow, Luca. Sorry, it's been crazy. Bean, I want NECA to do a quarter scale Android Krang so we can. Oh God, that'd be so cool. Who would you rather get a van from, NECA or Super 7? Honestly, I think I'd have to go with NECA because they would do a cartoon accurate one, or Super 7 would make a remake of the classic toy. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at with it. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Huh. Best to worst. Oh no, Luca, you've set yourself up. I would like to see NECA or Super 7 redo the TMNT versus Batman figures. The DC collectibles broke easily. You know, I've had really good luck with them. Knock on wood. That Mikey still ranks up as one of my favorite Mikeys. Just the look on the face just cracks me up for some reason. What about something weird and crazy, like mixed up turtle figures where the skin colors, mask colors, and weapons are all wrong? Would that be something? Oh my god, that would be an OCD nightmare is what it would be. It looks like we're getting both in the near future. Yeah, if rumors come to fruition, I'm all for it. Very curious to see what goes on. What's your favorite pick from the next Super 7 wave? You know what, Michael? It's Sewer Surfing Mikey, hands down. That was one of my favorite figures growing up, so that one wins it all for me. Although now I have a sentimental spot for that scratch figure. Sorry, you're having a rough time, Dave. Oh, I appreciate it, Luca. It's not a rough time. It's just I'm very, very busy, which is good. And I'm very, very grateful for all the work. And I'll be really even more excited when I can tell you guys about it because it's a lot of stuff behind closed doors. In the good way. NECA Turtle Blimp. That would be so much plastic. What up, Gail? How's it going? Ryan Thomas, what other crossover with turtles would you want to see? The Rocketeer. Because that'd be fucking weird and it'd be fun as hell. I mean, selfishly, because he's one of my favorites. Spidey, big fan. Spidey and the Turtles would bounce off each other so well. It'd be so fun to see. Last Ronin Ultimate. Again, who knows? I could see it being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive or like a con exclusive at first, just because of its tie-in with the IDW thing. I think that would be a loophole to work around some of the licensing, but who knows? Third-party Turtle Vans. Those look phenomenal. Dude, that one that's coming, yeah, I'm trying to remember the company. I think it's like Fifth Bid or something like. It looks really cool. Let's get you sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store. Dude, I would be all for it. They're really close, like really close. Like I'm an hour away from their warehouse. So I get a lot of my stuff from the local comic shop here. Hot Comics and Collectibles is a big one. Once in a while, Nerding Out. Yeah, and then BBTS for stuff where like I know it's going to be harder to find just because I really don't get to get out that often. I drop my son off, I pick him up from school. That doesn't really count, but I'm a taxi. And then I mean outside of that, it's I'm around here just working on stuff. So, but Jonathan, I'm all for it. So maybe I'll figure out how to do that soon. I think if we get to that 1,000, which we're almost to 900 actually, which is super amazing. So again, thank you everybody who's liked and subscribed on any of the platforms. I really appreciate it. The cool thing is once we get to 1,000, there's some cool stuff that unlocks. We can do super chats, we can do all that fun stuff. But one of the things that I'm also trying to do is I will be participating in what's called Extra Life at the beginning of November, which is it's fundraising for children's cancer research. And basically it's online gaming. But what I'm going to be doing is I will actually be playing Minecraft on here with my brother and a few of his friends for part of the day, or part of the weekend, I should say. And another part is I'm going to do a stream marathon. And I've been contacting a bunch of my buddies, a bunch of fun folks from YouTube, as well as Twitch, as well as the wrestling universe, to pop in like Pee Wee Herman Christmas special style. So stay tuned for more information about that. It's going to be fun. I was going to say weird, but it's just going to be fun. That hasn't been done before. What hasn't been done before? I don't know. Missed those 2-packs. They didn't come to New Zealand. Oh, no. That's fair. And the prices are all over the place, too. There we go. I appreciate it, mate. Mikey Alfred pack. Dude, the Mikey Alfred pack is so dorky. And actually, I think Alfred is the only Batman figure from those that I still have. Because I had a different Batgirl, a different Robin, and a different Batman that I had on my shelf. So I moved them on. Okay, so did you discuss the lunacy of having 2 competing turtle lines running at once? My wallet is on life support. No, I did bring that up a little bit. The way that I'm doing it is I was all in for the basic turtles from both, and then it's kind of picking and choosing for the not, I don't want to call them secondary characters, the supporting characters, because it comes down to whether I remember them more from the toy or if I remember them from the cartoon. So like the frogs, I remember the toy very well, but I remember the frogs from the cartoon a lot more. Plus, I'm gonna make a frog ska band, damn it, and it's gonna be awesome. Um, Turtles did classic Trek as well. That would actually be pretty fun to see again, but I don't think we'll get it. Space Raft will rule. So will Undercover Donnie, though. To be fair, like that second wave was so fun. Um, Personally, I would love to see the neutrinos. I just love those characters. I don't know what it was about them. They were just fun. They were cool, Daddy-O. Hey, that's the lingo that the kids use. Whoa. Fugitoid, definitely. There's that tease that we're gonna be getting that like Mirage Fugitoid. So, that would be so cool. Be so cool. And he wish, I love the idea of the mismatched bandanas and weapons because of the 80s cartoon. Because, oh, dude, honestly, you could do that with the disguised turtles. Just swap them. I don't know. It would work. Pipe bomb, Spidey. Yeah. Ta-da! Hi, Cole Cabana. Volume 4 Mirage. Hell yeah. Didn't turn you. What is going on with my chat? It keeps going up and down. Howard the Duck and Ace Duck crossover would be amazing. Oh, that'd be fucking weird, but it'd be neat. Fantastic Four and Tim. Oh, dude, that would. I want to see I want to see the Turtles crossover with Marvel in general, because we've gotten them with DC, we've gotten them with Star Trek, we've gotten them, it'd be so neat. I appreciate Mitch Falcon, hotcomicsandcollectibles.com, or there's the Facebook link right there. Fantasy crossover TMNT versus X. Oh, that would be neat. See, there's so many possibilities. All the 90s crossover that happened, I was always surprised we never got to. Again, I think Wolverine versus Predator, shit. I think that was just because of the difference between Dark Horse and Marvel and such. Nerdnout, also check them out, nerdnout.com. Also, later this month, Nerdnout Con down in Rochester, Minnesota. I believe it's the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I will be down there slinging comics and doing sketches and such too. So if you're in the tri-state area, swing on by. If you're not in the tri-state area, swing on by. Take it easy, Dis. Catch you Monday. Seeing Krang meeting Mojo is high. Oh, that'd be weird. That'd be neat, though. Hey, Dave, since Super 7 is doing their TMNT figures based off the classic toys, could they technically do TMNT 2 Secret of the Ooze figures? I think they could do the movie Star Turtles and make them look like that iteration of the sculpts. I obviously don't know the minutia of the way that the licensing works, but I think they could get around and do the movie Star Turtles. Good policy about the two lines. Might have to. It's the only way I can afford to collect both. Paramount owns both Turtles and Trek, so that's true. Hold on. The Fugitoid tease was, I think, San Diego. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Not fugitive. Stupid autocorrect. And of course, now I'm not going to be able to find a quick image of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's so tiny. Damn it. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up. It is Dave. Hello. I'm not clear. It'd be up for, dude, Turtles Ghostbusters is up there for certain. I have my one custom one up there that I made from the existing Turtles Ghostbusters figure that was released, and a Pez head, a Pez dispenser head. There we go. Oh, why will you not open? Is it really going to be this small? God dang it. Here, this was the tease. This is really low res, but I mean, you really didn't get to see anything for it. But yeah. There are TMNT. What? Whoa. There are TMNT X-Men novels. There's Star Trek X-Men novels. I don't think there's TMNT X-Men novels. Must have done the most crossovers than any. I bet they did pretty damn well. TMNT and Deadpool crossover. That'd be weird. Even though they tried and it was canceled by TMNT and Motu. Dude, I saw all of Freddy's stuff. I should try and get Freddy on here. That'd be hella fun. Tatsu from NECA, hell yeah. Legit, my busted set, because they took a mighty fall from my top shelf. Legit, I am going to piece together the two figures, and I'm going to be making a Tatsu. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll do that next month. NerdNowComicCon.com. Check it out. Congrats on your BBTS sponsorship. You deserve. No. I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store. I wish. That would be so cool. But yeah, no, I'm not sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store at all. I think there was a miscommunication there. I said I would love to be sponsored by them. They're a local Midwest business, and I use them often. Is Fugitoid possible for Wave 3 of Loot Crate? I could see it happening for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I suppose that would be the Mirage figure for it. TMNT Ghostbusters, dude. You don't got to tell me twice. So actually, my buddy Eric Burnham, he wrote it, and yeah, like just knocked it out of the park. And Dan Schoening's artwork was beautiful on it. Video card sucks, but I just noticed your beanie is not pink. Yeah, not tonight. The pink one is in the wash. I was wearing it, my pink beanie, at the show last night. So I have more than one. You got your crossovers crossed. That's cool. It's all good. If we get the movie Star Turtles in the Ultimates line, I bet the sculpts would look a lot like the suits from the third. That's actually probably pretty accurate. Oh my god, if they did the Samurai Turtles, oh, that'd be so cool. That TMNT Motu card, yeah, it was insane. I haven't done the kaiju talk. My buddy, who is like the biggest kaiju nerd that I know, he's finally starting to do this type of stuff again. So it's going. Oh Jesus, it's Goji King. Welcome, my friend. So yes, no, kaiju talk is still coming. I kind of got hit with a few awesome projects, which is great. So some of my time got readjusted, and like I said, my buddy is finally starting to kind of get out and do more of these types of talks and stuff. So silver or gold Fugitoid? From Super 7, gold. From NECA, silver. Big Bad Toys, toystore.com, non-spawn. It's true. Come on, baby. Do you know Freddie Williams? I've met him several times. I don't know him as like a good friend or anything. I love his artwork though. But yeah, it's the passing icons. Hey, how's it going, Nate? How's it going? That type of thing. Fugitoid tease was in respect to the Mirage Turtles that will be replacing the video game Turtles for a while. I think it was meant to be that without meaning that, if that makes sense. Like, because it was saying something but nothing at the same time. Have you watched Star Wars? I watched the first episode. My problem is, as I watch a lot of things when I'm in here working on my screen down here. So I got through the first episode. I'm like, look, I need to sit down and watch this. Like, I need to be able to go in the other room and watch it on the TV. It's the same thing with What If. Like, I used to try and watch it, going back and forth, and it just didn't work. TMNT Dick Tracy. Oh my God. I love those Playmates figures. They're so good. Speaking of kaiju, and he will appear. It's true. David Betting, Falcon was absolutely insane. My hand hurts from drawing so much, but it was a blast. It was homecoming. It was going to the state fairgrounds grandstand, seeing old friends, seeing new friends, and drawing my butt off. And I loved every minute of it. And yeah, Falcon was absolutely amazing. Check out Midwest Comic Book Fans at midwestcomicbookfans.com. Movie-wise, NECA will be up to the Bay Turtles soon. I mean, they're cooking through stuff. I mean, they still got Kino. That I'm sure that we'll get the Samurai Turtles eventually. I'm sure, there's just so much that they could go through with the movies. Your friend must be Kaiju High Caliber. I bet it's Goji Fan 93. Old. Oh, it is not, unfortunately. I vaguely remember that YouTube, and I don't know why. Can you please show your Iceman figure with Baxter's PC head? Oh, yeah. Give me a sec. Oh, God, he was holding up a foot soldier. Yeah, I'm going to drive up the price on these Masher figures, but the Iceman Mashers from Hasbro fits pretty seamlessly and makes a really cool body. Hey, look, all the emotions come through on my camera. That's kind of cool. Customize my vintage Playmates Fugitoid to be silver, so both. Nice. I had one that I customized a long time ago, and I used some apparently not great paint on it, and like it looked disheveled, like it is just peeling off and stick. Oh, it's gross. Goji King just got back home from a day in Corpus Christi. Traveled over an hour away just to see Transformers the movie. Worth it. You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah. Coming to your area soon to visit family. Anything toy-wise or tourists I should check out? Oh man. Yes. Hot Comics and Collectibles. Nerdin' Out. I recommend both of those shops, of course. If you're coming for comics, there's the Source Comics and Games. They're great at tabletop. They have an amazing comic selection. Mind's Eye Comic, Issues Needed Comics. Touristy, I'd recommend going to the Minneapolis Sculpture Garden. The Science Museum's fantastic. If you can, hit a show at First Avenue, because holy butts, it's a piece of history and it's just a blast. It depends on what you're into. I mean, theaters, theater shows and such, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, here's a what if joke. What happens if you party too hard? When we party hard. You become Thor. Oh, Mitch. I knew you were programmed for humor. Dave's secret project is drawing the TMNT Star Wars versus Mo2/Morph. Dude, I would love that. I want a Page Turco. April. I think we'll get it eventually. I think they're gonna ride this sculpt out a few more times, and then I bet you we'll see a Page Turco April. What's awesome? Or is it the Thor thing? It's the Thor thing, isn't it? Hey, did you show off that Chrome Dome already? Yeah, I did. It's one of those figures where I'm like, I was using it to show scale, and I'm like, this is the only figure in this scale from NECA. I mean, from Turtles. Very, very cool. I took off the secondary belt, and that's a big bastard of a robot with swords. I have his blaster right here in his other hands, but so cool. I was actually very surprised at how posable he is. Super 7 Ultimates Dick Tracy line based on the 90s toy line would be interesting and beautiful. Josh, what up? Sorry I'm late, Dave. I am solo tonight. Dan is on the road, and I had a couple of people that I'd reached out to, and I was going to do this stream last night. I literally got home from the show, ate dinner, and fell asleep. I haven't interacted with that many people in a very long time, so my brain just went. So, sorry. But don't worry, next time we'll have more people back. It'll be good. SourceComicsandGames.com, actually sponsor of Tiny Ming Tuesdays, my Tuesday night streams. Have a great night, Dave. My battery's about to die. Ryan Thomas, I salute you. Again, go check him out over on Instagram. He's making a fantastic dial for me. Really nice dude. Go show some love. They can't use that mold for anyone else, can they? The body they could. Whoop. Mixie. Whoa. I have the crap out of the vintage Chrome Dome, another Super 7 I may break for. I'll be very curious to see if they do it in such rapid fire. Like, I'm kind of hoping for Wingnut and Screw Loose from Super 7 too, but with NECA doing them, I don't know if it'll overlap or not. That would be a good scale for Megazord figure. It would. Yeah, no, Luke, I'm hip. I saw someone trying to do a custom of it with a chrome paint, and I'm actually very happy with this look because I remember a lot of my friends' vintage Chrome Domes, just all the back metal just peeled off or cracked off, I guess. But yes, throw some love towards my co-hosts or my fellow hosts, Dan at Bitter Marks and Flips and Bumps. Very good dude. Solo Davis Chef's Kiss. I appreciate it, Andy. Smash that like and sub, guys. Again, please do. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs on YouTube, and I'm just trying to do the best I can on Twitch. So every bit helps. Trying to do some fun things with this channel. There will be some more produced videos and stuff coming up here once again. It's less of a disaster in here. What you can see is the mess that's off that way. But legit, in October, I have 3 shows and Halloween and everything else. So November is looking real good, folks. Very curious on what Super 7 Chrome Dome would be like. Shiny. Got here late, so I don't know if anyone has asked tonight where Super 7 is doing a stuck. Do you think they'll be able to do a Usagi? NECA, I guess, got a deal with Stan Sakai for like it sounded like the comics and like the animated look, so we'll get one in the cartoon line. I think Brian from Super 7 said that they're holding off on it right now because of the Netflix thing, but hopefully sooner than later, because I'm a big fan of Usagi, and Stan deserves every bit of support. So go buy an Usagi Yojimbo comic. They're really fucking good. If you ever need backup for live, you got a line to me. I do. I'm kind of winging this one tonight, but one thing I will be doing, as I said, Extra Life is going to be coming up here at the beginning of November. I will be doing a marathon stream. All kinds of people popping in and out. I'm going to be hopefully trying to go live for 8 hours on here with bringing people in and out. And part of that is going to be getting you guys on here. So I'm trying to figure out the logistics of that and what I can do and how I can do that. So again, more information coming up. That's at the beginning of November. I believe it's extralife.org. Dave, your thoughts on the Super 7 TMNT scratch that figure? Josh, it's stunning. As I said on Monday Foosh Live, I love the look of it, but I wasn't going to get it. I found out my buddy Fan Plastic 4 did the sculpt, so guess who's getting a scratch figure now? I'm going to get him to sign that thing like Andy from Toy Story. It's going to be beautiful. TMNT Mario Brothers crossover. All right. I'm starting to think if you add TMNT to any other property. Oh, dude, add Nuggler. I'm all for it. I'm surprised Mattel is doing so much back with Motu. Yeah, I mean, good on them. I live in California. I'm planning my trip in January to Minnesota. How gnarly go in January? It's cold, man. Bring layers. That's all I can say. Although with climate change, it might be in the 40s. Who knows? But I would recommend layers for sure. Yes, Mixie, get Dave to 1K. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell icon. And yeah, it's very much appreciated because we're gonna do some crazy shit. It's gonna be fun. Yes, support StanSakai.com or support Stan Sakai and go to StanSakai.com. Michael, excellent. Again, I'll be getting more information out quite soon. Find Alex, Instagram.com/fanplastic4. He is the sculptor of the scratch. Go Dave, got to boot Robo out of the line. No, not booting Robo anywhere. Robo kicks ass. No. Honestly, I want to get Robo on more of the Dave Wonder stuff because I think it'd be hella fun. He doesn't have much time these days. So I'm always stoked to hang out with Robo. He's a dear friend. What's your favorite live you do every week? It depends. I like Toys with the Boys just because it's yakking and ripping toys open because I like toys, as many of you do. I understand. I really like doing that, but I also love customizing. So Tiny Meng's there. The new Monday Foosh Live is great. It's on the Foosh channel, so I don't know if I get to count that. It is definitely one that I do, and I always love it, but it's so short. That's why I kind of like Toys with the Boys more as far as like that type of thing goes. But I love customizing. So the answer to that is yes. Chris Pratt is Splinter, Jack Black is Shredder. God damn it, Alex! Don't put that out in the universe. We're already getting Chris Pratt as Mario Brother or as Super Mario, or Mario. But you know what? I'm willing to give it a shot. On Super 7 Mario Brothers, dude. Those SH Figure Arts that did them were stunning. Heck yeah, I know some other folks do things through Discord, but Wade does call-ins through Zoom as a host, potentially helpful, perhaps. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is, so I use Streamlabs. So one thing I can do is I can distribute the link to hop on. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So we'll see. It might have to be a DM situation, but yes, like, follow, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at the Dave Wheeler. And you can drop me a message there, or on Twitch, I'm at Dave Wheeler. I think I'm going to make mini bunts this weekend. Oh, hell yeah. There's a spot up here called Nothing Bunt Cake that does the exact same thing, and they're actually pretty good. TMNT and Buffy crossover. That would be cool. I think that would have a lot of the same vibes as the Ghostbusters crossover, to be honest. There you go. Show Robo some love. If it's Whoosh, it's Robo. Am I the only one that is not excited for the 2001 A Space Odyssey Ultimates? I think it's cool that they're getting made. I'm not going to be picking up any of them. Um, I'm working on a couple Alfs right now, which is funny because the NECA one just got announced. But I want to take a picture of them in front of a PS2, just because I think it'd be funny. My wife and son want me to order the NECA Elf so she can have Elf, and he wants the cat in between the bread. That's amazing. Do it. Do you have a favorite wacky vintage variant turtle that you absolutely want to see Super 7 make before they call it quits? Sewer Surfing Mikey was definitely up there. I think it's Body Slamming Mikey, the pro wrestling one. I would absolutely love to see them do with the snake and the belt and everything. To see the deco that they would do would be beautiful. Ooh, I'm scared. Never experienced that much cold. Dude, toys with boys is the shit. Thanks, John. We have fun, and like I said, the one thing that is for certain with this channel is you legit never know who's gonna stop by. I'm always reaching out to folks, seeing if they want to hop on a stream or whatnot, and I think that's fun because for me, what streaming is having a conversation with you guys. And I think that's really fun, and to bring different people in on conversations is hella fun. Dave's model behavior is someone who will be hopping on eventually. I'm trying to work out some details because of the time difference, so fingers crossed. What YouTubers do you watch? I mean, you see them on here all the time. Robo and Russ or Shartimus Prime, Pixel Dan. I always just say Dave. I just say Dave, but Dave's model behavior. I fuck that up all the time. I'm sorry. He produces fantastic content. Glenn Webb. I go back and watch a lot of his old videos. Obviously, Cincy Nerd. Narc. No, not another retro channel. Yeah, Justin's Collection. Or Justin's Collections. He's a 1/6 guy. I watch a lot of wrestling news, stuff like Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic. Yeah, I don't know. I watch a lot of random stuff. Living in a Ghost Town, I just started watching that, which is just fascinating to throw on in the background. But yeah, no, I don't know. I watch a lot of random stuff for sure. Also, I watch a lot of the 1970s live action Spider-Man, which is what that poster is from, right there, the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. I just have that on because the score for it is fantastic. Wait, Christopher Walken is Kang. What did I miss? Hold on. Do you ever stress out about trying to put together talking points for your streams? I did when I first started, and like legit, I always have actually. Well, I still have right here. I would have a list of things, but I found myself going and looking down, or I try and like sneak it or hide it somewhere where I could read it. And I realized real quick in this chat, you guys rule, and it's really fun to just interact with you guys. And so that became my method. I love doing improv comedy and stuff growing up, and for me, this is kind of improv. This is just me. I don't have a script. I don't have a producer. I don't have it's me and a camera and you guys, and that's it. And I kind of like it that way. So it's fun. I mean, I have Mitch, and Mitch is great. I'm not knocking. But yeah. So for me, that's the way that I do it. I want it to be a very natural, very organic conversation. I mean, that's how you end up with stuff like Dick Bullets, Private Eye. Which you can buy the shirt over at redbubble.com/people/Dave Wheeler. Just saying. But yeah. Oh, just fancast. Okay. Did you ever get the figure arts Japanese Spider-Man? Reminds me of the Nick Hammond. I did. He is well, it's out of focus, but yeah, he is second row actually behind my miniatures. Dave, do you ever watch Hack the Movies? The main dude Tony feels like it would be a fun dude to talk on Twitch. You know, I've seen a couple, but I don't know the guy, but doesn't hurt to drop him a message. Speaking of pro wrestling turtles, is there any franchise could still be TMNT you'd like to see crossover have figures with an AEW or another wrestling company? I would love a Luchasaurus Mikey. That'd be fun as hell. You know, I mean, crossing over with AEW, I don't know. Like, there's so many. I'm excited for just the AEW figures as is. Um, and cake. Whoa. Mitch is Mitch is great. Mitch. Uh, I'm hoping Nick Hammond makes a cameo. Dude, if he makes a cameo in No Way Home, I'd mark out. I would be so stoked. Because I remember checking out so many of those VHS tapes growing up. And I love that series. Would have made it to the con this weekend, but my rib cage spasming has kept me home from work. Oh no! Well, I hope you heal up, man. There's always another. Redbubble.com, there you go. You get some ridiculous stuff. There's the bright white shirt. There's all the consortium of Jackass gear up there, and you can choose different options because there's shirts, hoodies, masks. The Chuggernaut mug is still up there. You can get stickers. You can get all kinds of stuff. It really was, Robert. It was awesome to be back. Ooh, a Wolverine Leo. That would be dope. Weren't the Turtles caveman in the toy line too? Yeah, no, they did a dinosaur run. They did a caveman run. Yeah, we got them. The Chuggernaut is still up. I figure I'm tempting fate, but whatever. So I had asked before, but are you a Minnesota Wild fan? Yes. This past year I haven't been much of an. I am a fan. I am a shitty fan because I haven't been following anything. I have been so busy with projects and such. I just haven't had time to follow up, unfortunately. But yeah, I love the Wild. So going with TMNT, do you have a favorite character outside of the well-known characters in the IDW comic series? From the IDW comic series specifically, I really like Alopex. Alopex is cool. Pigeon Pete, stupid character, but I love it. Heading out. Oh, take it easy, Abnugler. See you tomorrow. TMNT NFL would be tricky because there are just too many teams. Unless they could do, paint deco variants. But they also did Cave Turtles and Half Shell Heroes, the preschool line. They did, and that was actually a really fun short, or not short, because I think it was like an hour-long movie for kids. Zach Parisi is a regular customer at my work. Oh, that's awesome. Right on. Pepperoni. Nice. Yeah, I mean, in the from the IDW series, I mean, Old Hob is up there for sure. I love their rendition of Slash. Just super flipping cool. Again, Alopex is cool, but Alopex for me, I love Alopex because I think it reminds me of Ninjara from the Archie line of comics. Koji Queen's movie takeaways. Unicron is badass, especially in that ominous opening. That soundtrack is killer, if not always. Whoa. If not always matching what's screen, but Grimlock is a big puppy. Yes, he is. He's one of my favorites because I love puppies. I like Super 7 to tackle the legends of the Forgotten Sewer. Oh, damn. Old Hob, Anchovy, Flyborg. Oh, Flyborgs would be dope. Those things are fucking terrifying looking. And how many damn turtle variants were there? Dude, so many. Yeah. Dude, Turbo, hell yeah. The Archie books. Actually, cool thing is, who put? Yeah, IDW. I don't know why I had to look. IDW reprinted all of the Archie books as TMNT Adventures or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures, and you can get them all in trade paperback. They have the entire run, and to my knowledge, they're all unedited too. Dave IE. Oh, TMNT. Yeah, dude. Yeah, TMNT Museum. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I have looked at that site is always one of those that like I go on deep dives because I end up going, or what is it? It's TMNT. Is it TMNTtoys.com? Yeah. Anyways, I love IDW Pigeon Pete. He's such a good-hearted, lovable idiot. Very true. I can relate. I don't know why. Dave, do you have any of the TMNT WWE crossover figures they did a couple years ago? I do. I actually, I have both Mikeys. I have Mikey as Roddy Piper and Mikey as Macho Man, because they were also two of my favorite wrestlers. Dave, are there any good Hot Toys YouTubers with news and stuff? Yeah, honestly, I watch Justin's collection a lot. I think Optibotimus is still doing stuff. I don't see his videos because of stupid algorithm and stuff. But yeah, Justin's collections is up there for sure on YouTube. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of really, really random. I watch two dudes that are over in Hong Kong, and none of it's in English, but they do a very good job doing close-ups and everything. So it's eye candy for me. I'm not sure if you answered this, but are you getting the HasLab Star Saber? I'm not. I love Transformers. I have Optimus and I have Grimlock back there, and then like a couple G1s from growing up, but that's about it. I collect too many other things. I had to draw the line somewhere, and good Lord, it's hard some days because fuck, they make cool Transformer toys. TMNTtoys.com. There we go. Check that site out. There's so much fun shit to look through. Also, very, very good site to make a checklist if you're going to a lot of shows. I have that on my phone. I'm interested on your thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on the Image Comics line from the late 90s? From the late 90s? You have to be more specific, Michael Palmer, because there are a lot of titles. If you're talking from like, their launch, like I'm a huge Wildcats fan. Gen 13 I was a huge fan of. Youngblood I was a huge fan of when I was younger. But yeah, just drop some specifics, and I'll definitely run with it. And can't help but read Old Hob in a Cockney accent if it fits the character so well. Also, to me, Alapec sounds like Ming Na Wen. I could see that. There you go, Mitch. There you go. Classic. Pigeon Pete is definitely a great one. I love the PTSD Hermit Crab. Can't remember his name. Love how badass they made Krang of all characters. Right? He's terrifying. Oh, man. That would be a dream come true. One of my goals is still to work on a turtle book. I don't care how, I don't care when, I want to work on a turtle book. Let's say go. Were you born before 87? My birth year. I love Transformers, Ninja Turtles, just can't stand. I was born in 87. I think he means the TMNT. Oh, okay. Yeah. That would make sense. Fosco's run. I like it. I was reading it at the time when it came out, and then when they kind of did the continuation / wrap up on it more recently, it was cool. I've actually gotten to know the artist Frank Fosco pretty well over the last couple of years from shows and stuff, which made me appreciate and enjoy the comic a little bit more, if that makes sense. I don't know. It gave me a different attachment, if that makes any sense. Okay, there we go. IDW TMNT Adventures collections aren't complete as they skip the Middle East arc, skipping issues 33 through 36. Oh, damn! I didn't realize that. I have the floppies, and then the trades are easy access for me. Good to catch you live, Dave. Enjoy your night, guys. Take it easy, Luca. Please subscribe, dudes. Dave, like Gen 13, searches for Roxy fan art. You won't find it. That was before I had a scanner. No. Dude, I made every fucking character look like Grifter when I was a teenager. I legit. Here. You know what I'll do? It's time for unscrewing the camera. I legit have the entire Wildcats team, the Playmates line right there. So, oh god, there goes Beastie Wolverine again. But yes, give me a moment, screwing it back on. Boiled by Dave again. Said no one ever. No. Hello, Mr. IDW. Give Dave a job. God, that'd be neat. Whoa. I collect Masterpiece Transformers. Stay away. Trust me, dude. I went down the train of Masterpiece very, very briefly. I had Optimus, I had Megatron, and Bumblebee, and I realized I'm like, oh, this is slippery, and so I ditched them. Have you read the 2016 DC Flintstones comics? Dude, it's really fucking good, and woke as hell. Okay, here's my take on Image. I will always respect them for what they did. Was the quality always there? No, but that can be said for any creator. True. One of the best nights was me and my son beating Turtles in Time a couple of months ago. Let him stay up to 11 p.m. to play it and beat the game. That's fucking rad. Ollie just turned 5, and so video games are kind of hit and miss. He plays the Lego Batman games with the missus, and that's hella fun to see him do. And we've started playing more more just kind of like Super Nintendo games and stuff. So hopefully we'll get there soon. But that's a hella cool memory, man. Thank you for sharing. I love the DC Space Ghost limited series. Wish they do more. Dude, I wish they do more of all of that, the Hanna-Barbera stuff, because hell, it was cool. Speaking of cognies, it's gone 3 a.m., so this one needs sleep. Thanks, Dave. Have a good one. Take it easy, Alex. Thank you for swinging by, bro. Catch you on the streams. What up, Thomas? How's it going? Prince Bloodgrave, I was 9-ish when you were born. Time flies. How about the Image TMNT? We were just talking about that. I dug it when it was coming out. I dig it now. I actually like it a little bit more now because I know the artist from it from various shows. Hella nice guy. So yeah. What is your favorite figure out of your whole collection? Oh fuck. I think we've gone down that rabbit hole a few times. It depends on the day, to be quite honest. My custom Spidey down there definitely ranks up there. The one that I legit sits at my desk and I play with constantly is this guy, Pipe Bomb Spidey. It's just a retro Spidey with a pizza Spidey head. So I don't know. For now, I guess him because he's right there. Holy shit, we're the same age. Your wisdom means shit now. No, that's okay. Is Ollie named for Oliver Queen? For the sake of if my wife is watching, no. But his middle name is Roy. Mark Russell is my favorite mainstream comic writer. How he let DC let him write press. Paychecks are good. TMNT and the Defenders. Ooh, shit. That'd be neat. And Davis, Thomas Bragg. Oh, all the Backstabbers coming out now. Are there any of the off-the-wall TMNT toy lines you would like Super 7 to remake? For example, the Cave Turtles, Super Mutants. Super Mutants, definitely. Super Mutants or Storage Shell are up there. Super Mutants is one of those things of just, it's so random. Plus, I wish we'd get the Turtle Saint. But at the same time, the Storage Shell Turtles are some of my all-time favorite toys in general. I love the face sculpts. I love the multicolored belts. I don't know. They tickle me. Did you get the NECA Puppet Master figures? I did not. I've been trying to stay focused on a few lines. I definitely came close to picking up Blade. Yeah, a few times. Did you see the teaser for the Sandman suit? Yes, I'm very, very stoked. It looks incredible. That is still one of my strangest encounters in the comic book industry, is when I was working at Archaea. Neil Gaiman was doing the forward for David Peterson's Mouse Guard the Black Axe, and my marketing manager said, "Hey, you need to call Neil to check in on the forward for the book." Gave me the number. I called it. I was like, "Oh, cool! It's it's local to the Midwest. I know this area code." And Neil Gaiman picked up, and I was dead silent for a second, and I said what I was supposed to say. And I said, "It's very nice talking with you. I love your work. Have a good day," and hung up. And then I threw my cell phone across the room at my boss and said, "You didn't say it was Neil fucking Gaiman." So yes, big fan. The Japanese anime TMNT cartoon would be neat. That's Super Mutants. Also on a Flintstone note, I oddly love the Mattel movie line. It's kitschy, man, but it's good. See, Turtle Saint, hell yeah. But yeah, no, that whoa, whoopsies. The PC crashed. They're very small and don't take up much room. That's very true. I think my Batman Hush figure has got to be my favorite figure. I mess around with this figure at least 3 times a week. You just got it. Oh, your Batman Hush figure. I got you. I need a Craven. Anyone got one to let go? Which one? The classic 2-pack one, or the? And you know what? I honestly think we're gonna get a. I think we're gonna get a retro like a animated series deco one eventually, because that would just be easy money. Do you think Super 7 throws us a curveball on the Turtle Man and instead we get another vehicle like the Pizza Throw? Oh, dude, the Pizza Throw or the Foot Cruiser would be amazing. You know, I think they, you know what? I don't know. I could see them doing. I could see them doing something like the Cheapskate or the Sewer Cycle or something first, just because it would be smaller. Yeah, I love Mouse Guard and Mice Templar. Hello from the Philippines. What up, Brio? How's it going? Fun fact: I got to work on that Black Axe book. I got to do some layout stuff for it. Made 1979 custom. Some love coming your way from Myopia. Made 1979 customs are the masterpiece Transformers any taller than the War for Cybertron 9. Never mind, I should have read that before I fucking looked it up. But my bad. Oh, thanks, Caveman Batman. I appreciate that. I need either one. Noted. I need a Calypso figure for Marvel Legends. Maybe. I could see them. I could see them getting there eventually. I'll put it this way: I see Son of Satan being made before Calypso. No offense to Calypso. The blue one is awesome. Hell yeah, dude! If I got to talk to Neil Gaiman even on the phone, I would crap my pants. I was pretty close. If I didn't have to run halfway across the floor of the building, I probably would have been there. Oh, an animated deco retro Craven would be sweet, but this is Turtle Talk. We'll get there, Mixie. Don't worry. You think Chrome Dome would be vac metal? I don't. I think they would go the route that they're going with Silverhawks. It would be that shiny plastic, or the, you know what I mean, like the silver tone plastic. Yeah, I'm talking about the Batman, the blue and gray version. Okay, gotcha. Hush Hush is on his way. Yes. Shut up, man. Ouch. Yeah, hell yeah. Mouseguard.net. David Peterson, fantastic artist, fantastic content. Please read those books because they're masterpieces of modern comics. Do you get a little stressed out between NEC and Super 7 TMNT? It's a lot. It is. It really is. But I also learned a long time ago that at the end of the day, they're toys. And so I'll get excited and a little worked up about stuff, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like if I miss out, I miss out. And you know, if I score one, awesome. If I can score one and like help out a friend or something, hell yeah, that's even cooler. So I don't stress about it, I suppose. I'll do stupid things. Like I legit, when they put up the frogs this last week, I was like, oh my God. And I ordered it and legit, I checked out, and my buddy Matt, the co-host, Matt Hypno Hustler Customs from Tiny Ming Tuesdays, legit sent me a text and said, look what I just found at Target. And he found the frogs. So $15 in shipping. Hooray. Black Axe was amazing. Peterson's art at his best. +1 for Mouse Guard action figure. Oh my God. That'd be so cool. Actually, David Peterson did a beautiful series of TMNT prints. I highly recommend you check them out. David Peterson, TMNT, they should pop up. Back metal is a big no-no these days. Turns out it's slightly toxic. Yeah, again, I think there's ways to make it non-toxic, but I think it's hella expensive. I think TMNT GI Joe crossover would be interesting. Dynamic between Cobra Commander and Shredder. That would be weird. But I don't know, if it was cartoon Shredder, could match up. Sadly, I see Calypso being made before either Madcap or Basilisk for Marvel Legends. Oh, yeah. I could see it. See all these awesome, cool toys, look in my wallet, some small flies come out, and I think, hey, what's Powerball? Right? You know, I've been there. There we go, Myopia to May 1979 customs. Honestly, since I've started to let go of FOMO, I've been happier. It's very, very true. Like the funny thing is, like it doesn't happen often. Like turtle stuff is kind of it for me, where it's like, oh my God, NEC is putting up this pre-order. I'm gonna check it out and see if I can get it. And then that's what happened with Chrome Dome. That's what happened with the frogs, and I'm okay with that. Have you caught up on the last? Yeah, it's real good. It's real good. I want that figure bad. I might end up making one. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it live on a stream. There we go. Mitch Falcon throwing some love towards Matt. Definitely check out his work because holy shit, guys. I know he'll never admit it, but dude makes some fantastic shit and is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Mitch Falcon, you're a better person, or FOMO can eat money. That's fair. Will there be another interview with Brian from Super 7 soon? Any chance we can submit questions? I don't honestly know. I know there's always new rounds of interviews with him. I'm guessing the next probably the next Super 7 update we will get, he'll probably do the rounds again. So, do you think I should try for it? Could be a fun one. There we go. If they came out with an armadillo figure, surely they will do a Calypso. Like I said, I don't doubt that Calypso will come. Like I don't doubt that there will be a Calypso figure eventually. I have no doubt of that. I was saying that I think she is pretty far down the line, is my guess. Super 7 and NECA should make a Jenica for their TMNT lines. That would be hella cool. How the fuck do you donate? To what? I don't know. No, a Jenica figure would be really, really cool. I'm hoping one of them gets to do specifically IDW figures, because yeah, I think it'd be dope. You know, I'll see what I can do. I just got to figure out how the hell to do it. You just give random place money. That's how you donate. Nice. Oh, if you want to donate, there we go. Whoa, God. There we go. Extra Life. That is the team that I'm a part of, is called Known World United. So if you want to donate to it, that's awesome. I think there's a note that, what team member. I'm Dave Wheeler on there. I'm not very inventive when it comes to that stuff. But yeah. So like I said, more information coming soon on the marathon stream. It's going to be crazy. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Calypso sounds likely, if only to complete the Daredevil Fall from Grace era figures. But yeah, so more information on the Known World United stuff, or specifically the Extra Life stuff, will be coming out probably mid to late October. And yeah, I'll start nailing people down to get on it. So yeah, all right. I think we hit kind of a logical stopping point. And I know we're kind of at a weird time because we're at an hour and 40 minutes. But if you guys have other stuff you want to talk about, I'm all for it. I could definitely stick around till 10. Room tour video soon. Yes, once it's less of a disaster. I just unboxed that, the Sentinel. And so that is all over there. I've been sorting stuff over here. I unboxed this. Unfortunately, literally after the stream, I'm going to have to take it apart so that I can keep it safe while I dismantle my entire wall over there for making the turtle display. But again, that's going to be sometime in November, I'm guessing. So yeah, there will be much awesomeness coming down the pipe for sure. One really cool thing that I'm excited about is I got a bunch of the 2012 like vehicles from a couple people here and there. So like the 2012 setup's going to be really, really neat on top of everything. Pizza versus tacos. Why not both? Will Robo ever do a room tour? No. I think he'll showcase his individual displays here and there like he's done in the past. But I'm guessing we'll never get a full room tour. I'm guessing. I can't speak for him. I just realized 4 days of streams in a row this week. Yes. I'm going to head to bed. Have a good night. Everyone, see you tomorrow night. Take it easy, Smetty. We'll catch you tomorrow. Fuck, Sentinel, want to see your collection. Where will the Sentinel end up? The Sentinel is going to end up actually in the other room. I'm going to be customizing a Kallax or Kallax IKEA shelf to fit my Daily Bugle Lego kit in that a bunch of my friends very graciously got me, and I have a hard time accepting gifts, and I'm very grateful for it. So I want to put it in a place of prominence. So I'm going to have that, and then at one end, and then at the other end, I'm going to have the Sentinel kind of doing one of the with the X-Men fighting it and everything. It'll be really cool. It'll have a light coming down, and it'll be really neat once it's done. Panther, I hope so. She's my #1 most wanted Spidey. Oh, there we go. Whoa, what happened to the chat? There we go. All right, Mike, take it easy, man. See you tomorrow. Have a lovely night. Like I said, like, follow, subscribe across the board. It's really appreciated. That's not just aimed at you, Mike. That's aimed at everybody. Any update on the Mall of America playdate? figuring that out. A lot of people haven't gotten their Sentinels yet because a lot of folks have ordered multiples or they just haven't gotten theirs in yet. So I'm also trying to find a baby Bjorn that will fit the Sentinel. So yes, more news on that soon. Whoa. Oh, excuse me. One very interesting thing, and of course, did I put it away? Of course I put it away. There we go. Is I did score this from my buddy Tony, aka Grift Rider, who's been on the stream a couple times, but Armagon from the 2012 series. I think I might try and do another sized up custom, but we'll see. Probably definitely missed that Optimus behind you. Yeah, it's a big son of a gun. And the thing is, I think if I stand that up straight, the Sentinel will be the same height. I didn't do a full review on it. Unfortunately, I don't do a lot of produced videos. I do pretty much all live streams. I'm getting into the produced videos, starting probably actually next year will be when I actually kind of dive into that a little bit more. But yeah, on a fun turtle note, I finally will be making it to working on this big bastard again. The 2012 sized up Leatherhead. So tune into Tiny Ming Tuesdays. I'll be working on this guy quite a bit more, which will be super. Sorry, I gnarled up my knuckle today. But yeah, so I'll be working on him on the custom stream probably this week. I don't know what else. There really is. You guarantee that. Whoa. Dave, if McFarlane was to license out Spawn to someone else, who would you like to see get it? Spawn. You know, Hasbro. I would love to see what Hasbro could do with Spawn. I'd be really, really curious to see what would happen with that. Tiny Ming Tuesdays. Check it out every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the Dave Wonder channels and Heel Turn Radio channels. Spin Master has a DC 4-inch King Shark Deluxe figure that might help with a custom. Ooh, that's a good call. What is that Optimus? So that Optimus is the Lewin Atlas 01 figure. They also have it in Captain America colors, and I think they were developing a Megatron, but I think that got squashed because I never saw any other information about it. The 2003 series and figs I did get into. At the time, I had the 4 turtles, and I think I had Usagi, and that was about it. Because of my turtle display, I've gone a little bit deeper. I have like the sewer layer and the shell raiser in the back. So yeah, again, really hoping to once the turtle display is back to full power, I will show off the collection in great detail. Leatherhead is a character that doesn't get enough love, dude. I agree. Is that a Real Big Fish logo behind you? That'd be, yeah. That is actually a Drumhead. They were selling a bunch of them a couple months back, and I was stoked to grab one. Real Big Fish is I've actually seen Real Big Fish more than any other band in my lifetime. I've seen them almost 30 times. Joys of being a huge ska and punk kid is the fact that usually ska and punk shows aren't that expensive. It's cool you don't have a bitch bears. What? They would have legs that could kick forward. Very true. Beard? A bitch beard? What? Bear beard? What? I don't know what's happening. I would like to see Hot Toys get spawned. Hot Toy spawn would be insane. Metacom did a spawn many years ago that was absolutely stunning, but it was Metacom, so it all peeled. Maffic spawn would shut it down, dude. Yeah. Oh, no neckbeard. Gotcha. I was like, what the hell are you saying, John? What is happening? Dave, custom question. I'm thinking of replacing the cape on my endgame Thor, but it's glued in there. Any tips on removing the glue cape without cutting it? Boil some water, pour it into a large coffee mug or bowl, put the figure in there, let it sit for probably a good minute, pop it out carefully, hold with a towel, and you should be able to, the glue should soften up enough that you should be able to pop it out. I think it is important to mark this is the first time since Mirage Studios has fully shut. Wait, really? Huh. full turtle power. Scan punk shows are also the best shows. Very, very true. One of my all-time highlights, one of my favorite shows of all time was Real Big Fish and the Aquabats with Dog Party opening up for them. That was like right before 2 years ago, and that was amazing. Hey Dave and chat, has anyone received their first TMNT loot crate yet? I got a shipping email over a week ago and no progress. No, Mr. Allmine, mine is still a label, no shipping notification. But I also got an email that said it was canceled before I got a shipping email, so who knows? I just did a Hush Batman versus Beth Killer Croc fight from Hush in the Rise of the TMNT sewer playset. Love, dude, that playset rules. My son has it's literally on the other side of the wall behind here. We have a storage space under the stairs, and I made it like a sewer layer for him to play in. So he has the Rise playset down there, all his dudes down there too. Sorry, it was slap. It's okay. Hell yeah, Mr. Allmine. Turbo, why so sad? Thanks. Any tips on making a samurai style straw cape? Actually, if you can get like the like straw skirts that like for like tiki parties and stuff, you could probably make a cape out of that pretty easily. Take it easy, WTF. Later, Juan. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Yes, it's sad but true, and it's all Nickelodeon. Dude, Rise was a beautiful show. It looked absolutely stunning. Wasn't my cup of tea, story-wise and character-wise, but Oliver loved it. And to see the energy get captured again was really neat to see. So I can't crap on it. Yeah, they closed up completely like 2 weeks. Damn, I did not realize that. Fudge. Ska Punk are good shows. One best shows I ever worked was a Newfound Glory back when they opened. Damn, that would have been a killer show. Shit, I saw Newfound Glory once, and technically I saw Blink once at a Warped Tour, but they literally started off by saying no moshing, no slam dancing, no crowd surfing. Please keep your hands to yourself. And then they started playing, and like it was so strange. Like you could hardly hear them, so we ended up leaving early so that we could get home. Mirage closed on September 12th. I totally missed that. That's amazing. First turtle time. My bad. No, that's okay. Yes, it is. My loot crate Danny should be here tomorrow. Damn, that's awesome. MirageLicensing.com. Okay. John Higgins, my turtle crate shows it is in a desert next to Mexico. Fair enough. I'm sad Mirage closed, but I'm glad most of the artists are still around. Yeah, no, totally. Now I have to look into that. I didn't realize they were fully shuttering. I thought they were kind of rebranding. So Loot Crate TMNT shipping is a mess. Then hope we all get our boxes and none get canceled. Me too. May we all have Danny running around. Fucking great idea. Good. Hey. I've seen Mustard plug more than any other band and even shared some. That's awesome. Mustard before that Real Big Fish Aquabats show. It was Real Big Fish, Goldfinger, Mustard Plug, and Zebrahead and the Riddlin' Kids at a place called The Quest here in the Twin Cities. That sadly is no longer here, but that was a hella fun show. Fishbone would be cool to see. Yeah, they would. Not meaning to speak ill of Rise. Love those. Oh, dude, no worries. I'm just saying that's where I'm at. Like, I know a lot of people shit on that show a lot. Seeing all the love that went into the show, and seeing my son get super flippin' like just excited about shit was really neat to see. Well, and also because it had no context for me. I didn't know what was going to happen in the show, and see him get excited was neat. I wonder if they stick with IDW for comics or try to. I think it'll be at IDW for a while. No fun, please. Not a fan of Blink-182. That's fair. I like old Blink, not so much new. What's the one figure that you wish you had but can't get? When did I talk about this? I think this was on Toys with the Boys. There is a Spider-Man figure from the Japanese Spider-Man show. It used the Mego body buck, but had a much more John Romita senior looking head, and it came with like a grappling hook that was his web line, and I've always wanted to get my hands on that, but just never been able to. But I came close once. Kapow Collectibles down in Chicago had it. Actually had two of them on card, or in box rather. Missed out on it. All four of the divisions shuttered. The warehouse spent the last decade selling through old stock. which I bought tons of, including a stack of Eternal Mirage hats. That is amazing. There you go. Now the real trick, Danzig Misfits. Just saying. Still amazes me that the TMNT started out as an indie comic. And you know what? I think that's the beautiful thing about Turtles. It started out in the most humblest of beginnings, and look at it now. It's fucking insane. Yeah, you know, I'm an indie comic creator myself. TMNT has always been a big inspiration for me on that end. Granted, as a little kid, I just love the Turtles in general. So it kind of hits me on multiple fronts. As a creator, as a fan, it's all there. Yes, actually, you know what? It all started with this guy. It's come a long way, but really, really cool to see. Oh, that'd be an insane tour. Also, a fun thing I wrapped up actually this last week is my Street Gear Casey Jones from the 2012 series. So I made kind of a everyday Casey that's not in any of his gear, but it was a fun one to do. So now I have Casey in April for like the street scene, which would be dope. So yeah, dude, this Mondo did, I think, 4 or 5 variations of this. Some color, some different bandanas, some bandanas on the black and white. I was very, very lucky. I got this from my buddy Chris Gilmore, who's sometimes in the chat. So Chris, thank you. And he sits in a place of prominence in my collection because without this weird looking turtle, we wouldn't have any of the rest of this. And it's kind of surreal to think about that, but really cool at the same time. I love that Mondo. First turtle, kind of bummed I wasn't collecting at the time. Figure you regret selling most? You know, what up, I am Batman? How's it going? So bummed didn't. Oh, gotcha. You know, I think it would be the first Mondo Iron Giant. I don't have many regrets for selling stuff because at the end of the day you can always track it down again. But that is one that it just goes for insane money now. And I sold it when we needed to do a bunch of work to the house and stuff. And like even the newer releases are cool, but they're not as big. They don't have the sound. I think that would probably be the one that I actually regret selling. It's a great figure. TMNT wise, I haven't sold shit. I mean, I still have my OG Turtles are up on the shelf. You know, I've you know got collections and stuff like that, or not collections. You know, I bought like a box of turtles or a bag of turtles at garage sales and stuff, and I always sell off the doubles. But now with my kiddo, I usually give the doubles to him to play with, and then if he doesn't dig them, then I'll sell them. But usually he's like turtles, woo! And then we're off to the races making Duplo forts and everything. So, yeah, kind of ended up being kind of a weird, fun stream. I mean, as per usual, I guess. I really appreciate everybody sticking around and hanging out with me. I know it's kind of weird doing the solo stream. Dude, get them if you can. Even the bootlegs aren't terrible. I'm just saying. But whoa, holy crap! Chat jumped again. I'm debating buying a 3D printer so I can make my own Slipknot figures. It's frustrating nobody's making them. Didn't Mezco do like a Mezits version a while back? Maybe. Love me some Duplos. Hell yeah, Duplo forts. Yeah. Yeah. A couple of my friends and their kids that had Duplos, they got done with Duplos and they're like, here, take them. So we have a shitload of Duplos. So we make everything out of Duplos. 2007 computer animated TMNT toy. Dude, I have the 4 turtles and the 2 variations of Michelangelo. I appreciate it, Game Man Batman. But I think now everything I see on eBay looks like dude, it probably is, unfortunately, unless it's insanely priced. I can't wait until the stream with fans comes to be true. I think that would be cool. I have good night all. Take it easy, Michael. Oh, my 5-year-old daughter loves 2012 TMNT. She has said her boyfriend is Leo since she was 3. That's awesome. My son and I just finished watching that entire run. My turtle display at the fan. That's awesome. I appreciate it, Josh, but wow, I'm losing my voice. So I think that's as good a sign as any to sign off, guys and gals, and everything in between. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. This has been hella fun. I think once I wrap up a couple things, we might get back to the Let's Talk Toys stuff every now and again. So it'll be more of this AMA stuff. Everybody already knows Monday Foosh Live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. At twitch.tv/thefoosh or youtube.com/robokilla. We'll be there and it will be fun. All the toy news. Have a very good night, everybody. I will catch you tomorrow. I will catch you on Tuesday. I will catch you on Wednesday. I'll just catch you on the streams. So, yeah. Much love from Minnesota, guys. Ow. Good night, everybody.